Before I forget, one other thing you'll probably need is some kind of diamond cutting disc. I would start out with the smaller one and get used to it before you start with the bigger ones, because these will cut you pretty good. Uh, any carver will probably tell you that eventually you're going to cut yourself, but when you're using these, be sure and keep your hand as far away from uh, this kind of cutting disc as you can, your other hand at least. That way, less chance of it cutting you, because these will cut you pretty good. They'll probably require stitches afterwards, but that's just a warning, because even the best of them will probably cut themselves. Even with these bits, they'll get you. I don't know if you can see, but I've gotten myself there, and there so far just on this one. But just beware and just clean them out real well whenever you get a chance. And probably put a band-aid on them. I didn't, but I should have. But because these have been in the ground, the rocks have been in the ground for a long time, and don't know what kind of animals been walking over them and leaving themselves on them, or you don't know what's on the rock. So any cuts you get, be sure and clean them very well. And any kind of discoloration, if you do get a cut, have that looked at just in case. But we're going to start. It's 3:30 now. We're going to start trying to shape her nose a little bit, but don't let getting yourself cut scare you. These don't hurt very much, but the diamond blades will probably. But we're going to work on her nose, bring it down a little bit. That way we can get in here and work on the thumbs and the nose. Let's see, we'll go ahead and bring this part down, and I'm using the bullet point. I don't know if that's the right termination or not, but that's what I call it. But, how the nose is thinner up here and then wider at the bottom, but being I want to make her, it's a girl, we're going to make her nose a little bit delicate. Not saying girls are delicate, just that their features are a lot nicer than guys. I've already somewhat cut her eyes in, but we'll see how it looks here in a little bit. And the rocks, I will eventually in a future video take you and show you how I find the rocks to use, and we'll go down to the creek and probably pick up some other rocks, different types of rocks, and let you see how they work. I do have a sandstone rock around here. It's a little harder sandstone rock than what you might think, but we'll give that a try too in a future video. But we're going to work on her nose and probably her eyes right here. Like I said, if I didn't mention it before, it's still Saturday the 24th. Just trying to get it done. I wonder what happened to old Larry the Cable Guy to get her done. Alright, we got that down good enough. Now, I want to think on how the face is shaped. So from here, I'm going to round her cheeks over, and then that'll give me an idea of where to put her nose and where to put her lips and everything. So we'll do that. You don't have to use a Chicago Electric, but I mean, you can use a Dremel too, but like I said, I had problems with the Dremel in this water, getting bits caught in it, or caught in the flex shaft. If you use a Dremel, be sure and take your bits out each time. Don't leave them in there, because they will, the water will corrode them and get them stuck. Shaping her cheek. Just look at pictures or your somebody else that you're living with, how their face is shaped, and just try to emulate that. Or even yourself, look in the mirror and see how your face is shaped. That's the only advice I can really give you on that. It's all shapes, just like drawing. I guess, like I said, I didn't go to any kind of art school. I wish I had when I was younger, but I didn't. Don't know how far I could have got if I actually went to art school. I'm not saying that I'm the best artist here in the world, but I think I do all right for myself. All right, now that'll tell me right there. Will tell me how I want her nose, so we'll probably bring that down just right there. Let's see, and make sure, yeah, we'll go right here by the finger. I don't want to get into her finger. I might have to go to a different bit here in a minute. Still gives me probably enough. Well, we might have to take her eyes back just a little bit. I want to leave enough in there to where I can work on her eyes, though. Take the rock off, but it's hard to put the rock. I don't know of a way to put the rock back on. Okay, let's see. Round it over. I'll do one side at a time, and that way that I can compare this side to this side once I get going on her, and make them look somewhat alike, as close as I can anyway. And then getting the cheeks done like this, that'll tell me how far up here I need to bring her jawline. It's getting to almost 4 o'clock now. I'm about ready to lose the sun, so I'll do what I can on this now. And we'll start back in on it tomorrow. Hopefully, I won't have any rain or bad weather. I think the rain's going to come this evening, they said. So we'll find out. And if I'm not blown away, we'll be back tomorrow and see what we can get done. All right, I'll cut you off there for now, and we'll start this back in the morning.